So out of New Mexico, I ended up in Texas. And when they say Texas it takes forever to get through it, it takes forever to get through it. And they have terrible weather. So it was very hard to fly in Texas while I was there because of the weather. And that's one of the things with flying, whether you're flying a manned aircraft or an unmanned aircraft, weather is your factor, your biggest factor. You've got to be safe. But I went to bed, woke up the next morning, and I said, well, I still have plenty of Texas to go, so hopefully something will come along. And I got off of an interstate and ended up on kind of like a side road. And lo and behold, this beautiful field, and it was beautiful brown with like green fields on each side and this beautiful wind farm. And I just am fascinated by them because this born and raised Florida girl has not seen these. I just was like blown away by them. So I did get to fly there, checked my Kittyhawk app, made sure everything was good to go, got everything set up and ready, and I took off. And once again, the winds picked up. But it's okay. It was beautiful still. They are something that you just, I've seen them in movies, I've seen them on TV, seen them in pictures, but to see them in person, they're just fascinating. And I just love to look at them and watch them and just see how they all flow together. And it was a really cool experience there in Texas to be able to capture that. Going past I would say I was almost out of Texas on the road that I was on, and headed into Louisiana. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I only got one flight in Texas, and Texas is huge. So I wanted to stop one more time. So I got off at one of the last exits and turnoffs before I got into Louisiana. And the weather was, again, still very windy, but it had kind of cleared up. It was pretty sunny, and I was excited. And so it was an old train, and I thought, well, I can just fly, along the old engine and get pictures, video of it, and just see what I can get. Well, a train came through, literally right as I was getting ready to start. It was my first time flying near a train and everything. I checked my app, made sure I was good to go. And so I was intimidated. I was nervous to fly near the train. And I challenged myself, and I did manage to get footage of the train, but I guess not the best footage that I could have gotten. It was so much fun. And again, probably not the best footage of a train that I could have gotten, but for my first time, I was pretty impressed with my flying footage of the train. So at that point, I was ready to head out of Texas and into Louisiana.